Warren, how do you assess how your team went tonight against Leeds United?
Yeah, look, proud of the effort and the response. They came out of the blocks really fast, and the fear was they could blow us away there for a bit. But I thought our boys just really stuck at it well, stayed composed, and worked our way into the game really well. And by the end of it, we could have pinned something. So, but the bigger picture for us is it's a good first up test for us. Long pre-season to go, and everyone's injury free. So all in all, a happy group.
How impressed with you with how the team adjusted after what was a pretty scary start?
Yeah, very, very happy. It was, like I said, a very tough start, and we knew that because Leeds came out the blocks against Blackpool last week before they left. So we knew they were going to obviously start that way, cause us problems, and it was just about us staying in the game. And I thought we did that really well, which is what I was probably disappointed we copped 2 goals in a couple of minutes. It was we were just sort of working our way into the game. So, but again, we found the response and we managed to claw our way back, and yeah, really, really pleased with the effort.
And there's a nice storyline there too, and a trial is coming along. Joe is scoring the goal against the Premier League club. What did you say to him before the pep talk, and what are you going to say to him now?
Just say run hard, tackle, and you get a chance, put it away. And it's football, right? He's on trial, and he comes in and scores a goal, and I thought he did really well tonight. So I'm sure the boys are pleased for him, but as a staff as well, we're pleased that he put in a good shift and got his reward.
Talking about the trialists, can we expect to see anyone in the Brisbane Roar jersey this year again?
Anyone in particular?
Any of the trialists?
Well, look, Joe's going to be with us for Townsville as well. So at this stage, he's been training with us for a couple of weeks. At this stage, we've got our squad. We've got a lot of players to come back in the next week or so. So we'll focus with the players we've got and try and get them fit and ready for Aston Villa.
And you've got an Australia Cup game coming up as well. How important was it getting minutes in the legs of the players ahead of what should be a pretty tough hit out down in Victoria?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously really great. Obviously 2 Premier League sides that we're playing, but for us the main focus is the Australia Cup. We fought tooth and nail and scrapped to make sure we stayed in the tournament with that extra game last year down at Western Sydney, and so we want to make sure we're ready and prepared for a really tough game against a very historic NSL club that's got a big following down there. We know it's going to be tough, but we're going to make sure we're as ready as we can be for it.
And Tom, good start to the pre-season for you as well, getting through a pretty decent hit out.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously it was our first real game. We had an internal match, but obviously when you're coming against the Premier League opposition, it's a test. And I think, to get minutes in the legs of all the boys, and it was good. And obviously to play an hour myself, I was happy with that, and feeling strong and looking forward to obviously the games and the season upcoming.
Warren, can I ask you about playing Kai through the middle of midfield? How do you think he went? What was the thinking behind that decision?
Kai's a player we have great faith in that can play not just there but in a number of roles, and he has the ability to play as a 6, he can play as a centre back, he can play as a right back, and so for us it's just about making sure we know what our options are going into the new season, and making sure we have players that are flexible and adaptable and can fill numerous roles.
Was it pleasing to see Jez Lofthouse come off the bench and have a real impact? We know what impact he can have in games, but it's good to see him make that impact now for your side as well. Yeah,
look, Jez, again, it's just taken him a bit of time adjusting to life at this level. He's still got, I've said this before, a long way to go. He's got to really work hard on the defensive aspect of his game, but we know what he can do, and when he gets space and he can attack, you can see what he can do, and no one's questioning his talent or his ability on the ball. We just got to polish him off and get the all-rounded part of his game right, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the A-League this year.
Tom, just on I know it's a pre-season game for both sides, but just the intensity out there, just with the level of the Premier League players, what was that like for tonight?
Yeah, look, I think if you were to ask Leeds if they were at the, not necessarily the top, but at a good level of their game, I would say they would say yes. They started really well, pressed us high, and just obviously the movement off the ball for me was really impressive. And that first 20 minutes, they were electric. Obviously for us it was frustrating because we keep it at that 0-0 scoreline and probably concede at a time where we'd actually worked our way into the game. But look, they're a good side and got some good players. But I think we gave them a good show tonight. Not just obviously Brisbane, but the A-League itself. And a lot of positives moving forward for us, and hopefully we can do the same. Obviously with Aston Villa coming up as well.
Some younger guys were quite fearless in the second half too, in particular.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think lads sort of brought a bit of belief in terms of actual what happened in the game and how we obviously scored our goal to get back into the game. I think players, as I say, gained belief and sort of took the shackles off and just went for it. And at the end of the day, we did test them, and unfortunately, we didn't get a point.
How have the new signings settled into the club?
Good, yeah. I mean, we didn't see Charlie tonight. Obviously, he's only just started training, but he's, I'm sure Tom could probably tell you as well. But he's a character that's going to be well liked in the group, and he's very talkative, which is fantastic. We need more leaders in the dressing room, so that's great. Riku is someone we know, and we're really excited to have him back. So that's great, and. I just think there's a really good positive vibe in the group at the moment. We're excited to make amends for last year, and as a club, we want to make sure we improve in all areas to do that. So,
can I just ask if you got the conversations and the interaction that you wanted with Jesse during this last couple of days?
Oh yes, Jesse. Sorry, I'm thinking about my own player there, Jesse Marsh. Yeah, no, great. Yes, look, fantastic. Well, what I would say is I'm a big fan of him as a coach, and I think a lot of the coaches around the world, because they've seen his journey from coaching in the MLS to then into Europe to now into the Premier League. So obviously he's someone a lot of people admire greatly, and I'm no different. I think what stood out was probably more his interactions with us on the human level. He took the time in the busy schedule to talk to our staff and just casually chat and spend a great deal of time in our offices yesterday, and we really appreciate that, and I thought that was nice given his busy schedule. So, yeah, top marks to him.
Just one last question. Tommy Jarrod, giving him a chance to play tonight, someone you're quite familiar with from Lions FC. What prompted the decision to give him the opportunity tonight?
Yeah, look, we obviously fantastic opportunity for the whole club to play these games, but we knew that not everyone was going to be ready, and it was a position we needed cover in. So with the football director and the club, we thought a couple of trialists could come in and really help us. And Tommy, being the physical specimen he is and being fit and in season, we knew that he would come in and do a job for us, and he did very well. Actually, I was very happy with what he did. So that was the reason behind it, and we're just glad Lions and Tommy were able to help us out.
Just one about Townsville next week. Looking forward to getting up there and seeing your fans up in North Queensland, and obviously taking on Villa up there.
Yeah, we can't wait. I think the stadium, it's a world-class stadium. We can't wait to play in another great stadium and to go into regional centres and, take Brisbane Roar up there and obviously play aside another Premier League side with a big history, and we're all excited, and I'm sure the players are as well.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Great.